Recently, I've been having some headaches and dizzy spells. And okay, this is something most people suffer with, but I'm not most people. I wish I was, but I'm really not. Until a few years ago, when I realised that I'm meant for something else. At a young age, I was diagnosed with a brain tumour. And after last year, when I was given the good news that my tumour was stable, and just sitting there, I was happy for once. Especially since my diagnosis. But since getting these headaches, I've been thinking a lot about what next and what if. But then I started thinking about how amazing life is and how much you can learn from it and how amazing and awesome people can actually be. A few years ago, I started setting up I Fight For, a project which I hope to become a charity that can help young people fight for what they believe in. So with my MRI coming up on Thursday the 22nd of May, I wanted to write a poem to describe how I felt, but I'm not sure what it turned into, a statement or a letter, but I hope you like it anyway. So it's called I May. From day one, you have been this thing that controls me, that's had me face my lows and broken me into my darkest days. I may be faced with you in the morning when I wake up with a headache that knocks me off my feet and laying there searching for hope, but I will fight. I may begin to wonder why I have to live with you as my boss. You as the thing that controls me, but regardless, I will fight. I may be left worrying why you have left me searching day in, day out for why I'm not like everybody else, like the celebrities on TV. Why do I get ill? Why am I labelled as this thing called disabled? Why am I not normal? But I will fight for who I am. I may get lost in the words of society and believe what the bullies say. You have left me hiding and fearing from people in the streets because of what they might say when they see my scars. I may question, will I get better? Will I live to be old? Will I find the answer to these questions? I may never see the light of the next day because of you. But regardless, I will fight on until my last breath. I may feel scared, laying in the scanner and thinking you could end it all when you like, but I will fight on. I may think that I'm alone at times, but thanks to you, this thing that thinks he's my boss, I have just started my journey, and okay, it's been filled with highs and lows, but I feel like I'm reading a book. Turn the page. Do ya? And don't want tomorrow or the day after to be the end chapter, because as in all the great stories, you may be the villain, but not every villain wins, and there is always a hero who saves the day. And what you have put me through in my path before, although it took me by surprise, and I thought it was the end, I am here, I am willing to fight for whatever you have in store. Because I know, although it may take all my strength and time, I can fight this. And hopefully, I can help others to fight this too. So, yeah. The whole reason for this video was because sorry. I literally got to a point in my life when I was worrying about what was going to happen to the people I loved and I cared about most. My friends and my family, if my tumour has grown. which I've been hoping it hasn't, but if it has, I don't know. I really don't want this to be the end. I don't want this to be the part of my life when things are finally starting to seem normal. And I know there's no such thing as normal because my mum's always told me there isn't. And she's 100% true, because everyone I know is different in their own unique way, and that's what makes them so special. And I may not be perfect, but I really don't want to be perfect, because it's not what makes this world so special. I've got one more thing I just want to read out quickly. So, although you have weakened me, you give me light on my life. You have brought me hope that I can change you. The thing that I call my brain tumour, that controls my life and millions of others. Because I know that we can beat this. I know, and I will always have hope, that we are stronger than this. This thing that affects millions of people. Tumours and cancers have taken millions of lives. Millions more than needed. But we can stop this taking them. So I promise to fight for you and anyone who may watch this who is suffering from a tumour or cancer. Even if it means that I have to give up every single one of my last breaths. Just for you. Because you're what makes the world special. Sorry. The last few years have been awesome. Again with the awesome, I'm really sorry. And I really don't want this to be the time that my life ends. So whatever happens tomorrow with my MRI, and whatever is put in my path, I'm going to fight it, because I know that there's something out there that I'm meant to do for people. And if this video gets 1 view or 1 million views, hopefully it can help one person. Me dropping the camera. Because I know that everyone's really special in their own little way. And I think, even though I don't like to admit it, my tumour is what makes me special. And if I didn't have my tumour, I probably wouldn't be the person I am today. And I wouldn't be at university. I wouldn't be doing the things I love. And I wouldn't have met the people I know now. And if you're watching this, you probably know who you are. But you guys are, all of my friends and all my family, you guys are amazing. And the time that you've given to me, I honestly don't know how I can say thank you enough for it. And that what if and what next? If it isn't the greatest news from tomorrow, I want you guys to know that I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to let this control me. I'm not going to let it be my boss. I'm going to be its boss, because I hope I'm stronger than it. And I know that we are stronger than this. If you're watching this and you've got a tumour or you've got cancer, you have my utmost respect, because it's not easy, and I know I don't know how you feel exactly, but my heart goes out to you, and I have so much respect for you. And it would be awesome to hear your guys' stories of cancer. Your it would be amazing to hear your guys' stories of your cancer treatment and your life living with a tumor or cancer because of you or a family member or a friend or someone you just met. But this is something that can be stopped, and I know we can stop it. So yeah, thanks.